So on the show today, lots of people were messaging me saying that there's going to be some news. Now, I don't know about this news because everyone's tweeting me from all over the world, from like, we're staying up in Peru for the news. Or like, we're awake in Japan for the news. I'm like, what's the news? There's some news later on, isn't there?
I sent out a tweet yesterday afternoon, and it kind of broke Twitter a little bit.
I didn't see that till this morning.
Is it from your
I don't know if I've unfollowed
from our One Breakfast.
I don't know if I follow them anymore.
It's your show. Yeah.
So some big news on the show today.
It is big.
Regarding the biggest pop band in the world. Codaline. Big news. Hold tight the world. We have some major news on them before, what, 8:30 this morning? Something like that?
Yeah, about 8 o'clock, I think.
Right, around 8 o'clock we're going to do some big One Direction news.
Yeah.
Let's do it then. Not now, though. We'll wait a little bit. How big is this big announcement?
I think if you are...
How big is it, Matt?
It's a rather personal question. I think if you're a fan of this band, you'll think this is pretty cool. For two reasons, actually.
Okay. It's a double-folded big announcement on the way. We also have some big news about a band called One Direction.
Who?
One Direction, have you heard of them?
No.
Oh, they're quite big. They've been doing all right. They have a movie coming out. When does it come out, LMC? Today? Tomorrow?
Today.
Friday.
No, I think today's the premiere.
Today's the premiere because yesterday when I came into Radio 1, I had to come in the afternoon to record something, and I got here and there was all people outside waiting to see the Saturdays who were guests on Scott Mills's show, and all the fans outside had numbers on them. I was like, what's this? What are these numbers for you? And they had like, it was like 2,317, and someone else was like 406. I was like, what are these numbers that you've all got on you? They were like, oh, it's for tonight, it's for the premiere. I was like, oh, what's that? And they were like, the One Direction premiere. I was like, oh, is it tonight? They were like, no, it's tomorrow. I was like, hang on, so it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday? They're like, yeah, we're going there after this. I was like, what time does it start? 7 p.m, Tuesday. So there's people going yesterday for over 24 hours.
What do the stickers mean, though, the numbers?
That's like the order that you're allowed in. I felt bad for the person that was in the 2000s. Are they going to get in?
It's quite cold at the moment in the evening. There's a bit of a sort of autumnal chill in here.
I know.
So
well, last night when I needed to stay at Ian's house, I said, can I come and stay at your house? Because the decorators are at my house and it stinks of paint and it's very dusty. He said, yeah, of course. I went round. Ian wasn't there. I said, where are you? He said, well, I'm in a tent in Leicester Square. So that's why he's not with us this morning.
Oh, bless him.
He's,
I haven't
he's out there waiting for the film. Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully he made it through the night because it's very cold there. But we do have some big news about One Direction after 8 o'clock this morning. And it's so big that LMC has actually had to drag her sorry ass in before 10:30. Do you start now?
Yeah, around
10:30. Yeah.
Give or take.
10:30 because it's gonna. Is this gonna damage the internet?
I think it's going to collapse for a good 12 hours.
Okay, so LMC is here to control the internet.
I am.
Yeah. Will you show me there, Finchy?
Well, actually, someone has tweeted a suggestion that we do send Ian down to meet.
Well, I thought that.
Great idea.
I thought that.
Should we get him to do it? Because hang on,
let's get
if the premiere's tonight, should we get him to do it today?
Yeah, there's
Morning, Ian, if you're listening, by the way.
Morning, Ian. If you are listening...
I'll give you a call right now.
Yeah, I think Ian should go to Leicester Square and speak to some of the fans
Should
there.
get him to write stuff on his face? Like for the Justin Bieber
Yeah, let's
thing.
get him to write Zayn Malik on his forehead.
Louis Tomlinson forever with a number 4.
Tomlinson's quite a long surname to get on your forehead.
All right.
I could get it on mine.
Who's got the shortest one? Niall Horan?
Niall Horan. Steadfast.
Yep.
Anyway, big news about One Direction a little bit later on.
BBC Radio 1.
The sound of Cool by Lee Youth on BBC Radio 1. Wonderful record, former record of the week for us here on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Right, on the way, Matt Fincham is currently trying to make this happen. Hopefully Ian will be sent to Leicester Square where there are... What did he say, Finchy? Is he up for it or not so much?
He is 100% up for going... Well, I say 100%.
He's not 100%.
Ian is not a One Direction fan, and this is actually going to hurt him a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Which feels a bit cruel, but he's thinking of the listeners, the good of the listeners, and with that in mind, he's going to go there.
He's going to go. Can we make him, like, get in the tents of people camping out there?
Yeah?
Why don't we just make him stay there till the premiere?
No.
He's got work to do.
We could do it from there. He's got a smartphone. We can keep him there till tonight. Right, it's 20 to 8. We have some rather exciting news about a little-known indie band called One Direction. Listen from 8 to find out what it is and how it might involve you.
Who?
Not you. I mean the listeners.
Oh,
It could involve you. You a Radio 1 listener?
not really.
Oh, no, it won't involve you then. That's the spirit.
I'm joking.
It could involve you.
Yeah?
Yes. It probably will involve you because you're working on the
Yeah,
show and
it
that's
will a
why
bit.
you're here. Yeah. It's going to involve us, but it might involve you if you're listening. If you like One Direction. Did you watch the documentary? I was
did.
away. I missed this. Do I need to see this?
Oh, you do, yeah. It's all old news to us, but you do need to give it a go.
Was Finchie on it? About Niall?
He was a featured artist, yeah.
Hey, Finchie.
I still haven't met him, and it really upsets me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am honest.
You've never met
I'm
him?
being honest. No, I never have.
Niall.
Niall from One Direction.
well-
He's the one that I'd like to go for a pint with.
Why?
Okay, well,
Or a pint of Guinness. He'd have a pint of Guinness.
He'd have a
with me,
pint.
He'd have a
Guinness.
half.
No, I reckon he'd have a pint.
Is he
I
older?
reckon, he'd have a pint.
I reckon in the olden days, he'd have just had a lemonade, but now, rock and roll.
Now the braces are off.
Let his hair down.
Braces.
My braces are off. Is it true on that documentary that it said that there was a girl who had braces? She didn't need braces, but she wanted braces so she could be like Niall.
Yep.
Why not just like bleach your hair? Or
Get an accent.
yeah. I spoke in an Irish accent. Are you Irish? No, I just talk like this because Niall does.
Hello, Annie Mac.
Annie Mac, yeah, she's not even Irish. She just loves Niall. Hey, on the front page of The Sun this morning, there is a great giveaway, Finchie, that might interest you.
Yes.
And it says, win 1D Niall's unwashed vest.
Oh, God.
That's a real thing on the front page of The Sun.
Now, I am a big fan of Niall's work, but I'm not sure the
that
vests
is-
really work for him, if I'm being honest.
I know, they're quite low, aren't they? They're quite
Yeah.
low at the side, quite ribby.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
Vest
enter the
should be just
competition
put
so
under
you
your
can win it?
T-shirt to keep you warm in the winter, I think.
How do
Yeah.
you enter? Is it a
I don't know. You find out. Enter that for Finchie.
Okay.
Maybe we could get that because, well, we have some news after 8, and once we announce the news, maybe we could get you that as a gift. I never got you a birthday present, as we were discussing earlier. Maybe I could get you a little Niall sock or something.
Oh, okay.
Maybe bad
Moving
idea.
on, moving
bad
on.
idea
I don't want
post-tour,
Niall's
maybe.
sock.
Yeah, no thanks. We're also going to send Ian, who has trained for many years to work in Radio 1 because he loves popular culture and music, down to Leicester Square to meet some of the fans that apparently are 70,000 strong now in Leicester Square. Ian is going to be 70,001 later on. You know, everyone has One Direction excitement at the moment. The premiere's happening. You want Niall's unwashed vest? Lady Gaga also is a directioner, as well as being her own little monster.
Sheep.
That one's my
That's
favourite.
great.
What an idiot. Hey, young Ian is not coming into the Radio 1 Breakfast Show this morning.
I know, because he's somewhere very exciting.
We are sending him to Leicester Square
Yeah.
in London, the home of all premieres. Because One Direction have a premiere, so we thought that we'd send Ian, who... Do you think he likes One Direction less than anyone in this building?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
He's not a fan.
I think
He's
even
not a
Semtex
fan.
probably likes them more than Ian.
Yeah, one extra Semtex.
He's down there too.
He's actually down there, yeah. Him and Charlie Sloth are there in a tent down there. But we're going to speak to Ian very, very soon. And then we have some big One Direction news
I
team.
know. I don't even know what this news is, and I do the news.
I know. Well, forget your news. Your news is rubbish and nonsensical
Well,
compared
all right,
to this.
calm down.
Tina, this news is so big it will become part of your news at 8:30.
Will it?
Yeah.
Probably not, but
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you need to give me a heads
Set the
up.
weather off and put
Drop me a
put
headline.
on news in. It's going to be the opening headline.
I can't wait. I might just stay here now and wait.
Is it that big?
probably not. I think we're over-egging
Yeah,
the
we're
pudding
over-egging it a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, put in a clue.
Ah.
Actually is.
Actually.
Over
Egg, a clue.
egging.
Don't worry.
Egging.
Yeah, okay.
Egging.
Anyway, stay tuned.
I will.
Big news. I know you will. You're working. I meant everyone listening.
This is BBC Radio 1, the Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw.
Right, it's 8:15. I guess we better make a big announcement.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw.
Okay. We have some rather exciting news about a little-known indie band signed to small indie label Rough Trade called One Direction. They have a brand new movie coming out, which after the show today at 10:30 a.m, I am going to go and see. Fiona, can you actually come with me?
Do you need me to come with you?
I think so. I want someone to come with me. I asked my friend to come with me, and my friend's boyfriend won't let her go.
Well, I have to ask Matt Fincham first.
Okay.
If he says okay, then I'll come with you.
Research, surely. So we're going to go and see the movie. The premiere is tonight. We have forced Ian off of the Radio 1 Breakfast Show against his will to go to Leicester Square right now to meet some of the people who are obsessively in love with One Direction. And he is going to go down there and speak to those people who have been waiting outside of that cinema for years now. I mean, some of them started waiting outside the cinema where One Direction will appear tonight for their premiere at such a young age that now they've actually grown up and had children, and then they've actually moved on and they've got over it. They've been there for that long. So Ian is going down there. The premiere is tonight, and then they're in town, a part of a massive world tour for just a few days. But they thought, while they're here, might as well go on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Might as well, eh? Now, Finchy, have you experienced as a producer any time in the company, in the presence of One Direction?
I have a brief recollection of post-Brits.
Have you had full 5, though?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have, actually.
How was that? Relaxing, calming?
Very stressful. It's like having 5 excitable puppies going mad.
What, urinating and sort of
peeing
pooing all over the floor,
yeah?
Biting each other's ears?
Napping at your legs. Yeah, it's all that kind of stuff. It's full on.
So what we've decided to do to save Matt Fincham from going bald before 30 is that we're not actually going to have all of One Direction. We are going to split them up with Greg James. So on Friday, we are going to have, well, there's 5 of them, so we can't have half unless we had some sort of operation in which we cut Zayn Malik in half, which it sounds messy, it sounds horrible. So we're going to have 3. Greg is going to have the other 2. LMC, who do you think that we have on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show on Friday morning from popular band One Direction?
I would hope for the visual beauty of Zayn Malik.
Correct. Malik is on board. Fiona, who else do you think is joining Mr. Malik Friday on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show?
Niall?
You'll say Niall? I'm sorry, Matt Fincham, your dreams aren't going to come true. No, Niall!
My loss is Greg's gain, though, so...
It really is. LMC. Who's joining Zayn on the show on Friday morning for the Radio 1 Direction Conversation?
Is it our curly pal Hazza, Harry Styles?
You're saying Harry Styles?
I am.
I'm saying... Ding!
Would you believe, eh?
I can't wait to meet him.
I know.
I wonder what he's like. Fiona, who else is joining Harry and Zayn on the show on Friday?
Liam.
Yeah!
Big up Wolverhampton.
So on Friday on the show, you're going to hear me talking to Zayn, to Harry, and to Liam. And then from 4 p.m, you'll hear Greg talking to Ringo Starr, Perry and George Shelley, the remaining members of One Direction.
Greg, actually, his One Direction interview with Liam and Niall will be next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to string that out.
Yeah, we are.
Over a week. I mean, why not?
It's big enough, isn't it?
Yes. So premieres tonight. I'm going to go and see the movie at 10:30. Can Fiona come with me, please, Vinchy?
Of course.
Yeah?
That's okay,
Can
great.
you actually? Please, because last
Well,
time
don't look at me, you're looking at Fiona.
Yeah, no, but she said that she needs to ask you to see if she's
Oh,
allowed.
hang on, 10:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get all your work done.
Yeah, we'll get all our work done in half an hour, then we'll go and see it. So the reason I'm going to go and see it today is because tomorrow we are going to go and talk to them. So we're going to go and record it tomorrow, and then we're going to put it out on Friday. And it's quite a bit of time, isn't it? How long do we have with them, Finchy?
It's about half an hour.
Oh, that's all right. That's good.
Yeah.
So we'll put that out Friday morning. But I thought what we could do, rather than it just be me talking to them, as discussed prior on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show, they have quite a few fans. People tweeting me from all over the world this morning, being like, what's this announcement? So LMC, if I make this sound, could you explain what that means in relation to One Direction and their legion of fans?
Yes, I can do exactly that. Okay, what we're doing is something quite special because we wanted to take the fans with us to the interview.
Yes.
So you can be there with One Direction and us.
Let's do that then. I'll rent a minibus.
No, it's much more precise and articulate and sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, boy.
What we've done is we've had a gigantic, elaborate, fancy red cake made. Okay.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Yeah.
It's going somewhere. One cake.
Are they going to hide in the cake? We're going to wheel it in, and then they're going to jump out and they'll be like, surprise, Liam!
That's too messy.
No, we're not going to do that.
This is better.
Okay.
Okay, this is the X Factor voice bit. One cake. One Direction. 20 slices. 20 fans. And 20 tweets. We are going to get 20 Twitter names of some of the biggest One Direction fans out there and ice them onto our massive elaborate cake and then pretty much shove them into the mouths of Harry, Zayn and Liam. So if you want to get nibbled on by Harry Styles or, licked by Zayn Malik.
Fancy that, Nick?
Liam
fine,
could lick
thanks.
your
Or,
icing.
gobbled up by Liam Payne.
Oh my God!
We are going to make that happen.
Oh my God!
Could eat your filling.
Okay, steady, guys.
Chew on your sponge. All you have to do, if you want to feature on our One Direction elaborate cake, is tweet us with the hashtag Sponge Direction. So
Great hashtag.
Great hashtag. Sponge Direction.
Yeah, so tweet at R1 Breakfast
Yes.
with the hashtag Sponge Direction, and we will choose 20 of you at random to ice onto our One Direction cake
Okay.
to get eaten by half of One Direction.
Do you know, like, when pop stars or people become pop stars and they change slightly, and you read about it and they're like, oh, they've changed. Harry's been on.
Oh, yeah?
He's listening right now. He says, I'm actually... Oh, no, hang on, that's a different one. He says, I can't wait for Cake Game. So he's ready for some...
Yeah.
As we all know, well...
Jealous, Anne?
He is.
but his question is, can it be gluten-free?
Get lost.
Get out.
No!
Liam
Can
would
it,
never
though?
ask for that.
Can it be gluten-free? No.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah, okay, yeah, be gluten-free. It's going to be a soya-based cake, Harry. Panic not. But tweet us if you want to be in the mouths of One Direction. At R1 Breakfast, the hashtag Sponge Direction. Wow, LMC, you're a genius.
Thank you.
One Direction on BBC Radio 1 going to be joining us on the show on Friday morning. We have Harry, we have Liam, we have Zayn. You're going to be able to hear it on Friday. We're going to go and interview them tomorrow, and then Greg is going to be interviewing Niall and Louis next week on the show. I'm
Jealous
sure we've
of
talked
Greg.
about that. Well, you can go and meet Niall if you want.
I'll go and hold like the little microphone that Greg uses.
Are we doing it all tomorrow?
Yeah, so Greg is coming with us.
Yeah.
And
Well, you can meet your hero then.
you see, I wasn't going to come tomorrow
Why?
because I have
What
a
else are you doing?
meeting.
Sack it
Playlist
off.
meeting. Yeah.
Playlist will run itself. Come on. Blah, blah,
I've been
blah.
for a few weeks.
Sean DePaul, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Golden Fine.
That's just how it is.
Someone's been on to say, are you just elaborately advertising the Great British Bake Off, which is back tonight rather than One Direction? It's true, actually. One BBC and all that.
Would Mary Berry come along tomorrow, do you think, if we asked
I don't
her?
think it would be safe for her to come along tomorrow.
I think she's likely to get mobbed more than the One Direction boys.
Do you think?
Popular lady.
She's a very popular lady. She wears that floral bomber.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sousy.
Ooh. Let's bring Mary Berry then tomorrow.
Harry and Mary.
Okay, news just in. Ian Challoner has arrived at Leicester Square.
Oh, my God. Can we call him now? Or do you want to play a little?
Let's play a little song.
Let's do it after our fate.
Yeah.
Ian is there. Have you seen what it looks like? It looks insane. It looks like a shanty town. It's crazy down there now. People have like moved. They never get them out of there. It's absolutely insane.
They've erected portaloos and mini showers.
Do you think they're going to have to do that thing when they go to the premiere tonight? You know, when you see Tom Cruise at a premiere and he goes outside for like 15 hours? They're going to be there for a week. They're going to miss the other world premieres. Anyway, Ian is going to be live from Leicester Square. That sounds such a weird thing to say. Ian live from
on
Leicester
the red
Square,
carpet.
on the red carpet, just a brief 12 hours before the film begins. Ian.
Oh, hello.
Morning.
Well, aren't we having fun this morning?
We are having so much fun. What do you prefer, the time that we sent you to try and break into Justin Bieber's hotel room, or the time that we sent you to Leicester Square with 70,000 excitable teenagers?
Well, do you know what? The only good thing about being down here is the fact you haven't made me write things on my head like what you did with the Bieber thing.
Well,
So I
stay
guess
tuned.
Hey, be nice to me.
We are being nice.
Well, it's lovely down here anyway.
Okay.
You know, I've been here for about 2 minutes and already 3 security guards have asked if they can help me. I clearly don't fit in here.
Oh, yeah, they're like, are you all right there? Well, we're going to have the news, because it's news time, but we'll speak to you in a second. It's now time for the latest from Newspeak. We're going to go back to Ian Challoner. Good morning, Ian.
Good morning, Nicholas Grimshaw.
You're so happy to be down there today.
This is great. This
You
is
are.
really where I want to be right now.
You actually do.
Whose idea was this? Matthew?
Mine.
Well, yeah, we got some tweets about it, Ian, and we know what a big fan you are of the band.
Who's your favourite?
You treat me so well on this show. This is really kind of you. I'm really happy to be down. You treat me so well on this show. This is really kind of you. I'm really happy to be down here.
Ian, who's your favourite?
What, One Direction?
Yeah.
Probably Niall, I would imagine.
Okay.
Good lad.
Who's your
Why?
least favourite?
Harry. Only joking. I love him really.
Oh, a bit too quick there.
A bit too quick to answer.
Love Harry. Hi, Harry. Good morning, Harry.
He's
Good
listening.
morning. I know he is. I saw his tweet earlier on.
Hey, I like that loads of people are texting saying, is he gluten-free or not? I need to know. Why?
What?
They want to know if he's gluten-free or not. People are having a panic attack.
my
So
God.
paint the picture. What's going on down there? You're there
Right.
already. The film, I imagine, doesn't start for 12 hours. How many people are there? Like 60?
There's so many people here, it's unbelievable. Also, like, they're building, like, loads of props and sets and stuff. It's literally like they're completely transforming this place down here. I reckon already there's got to be about 3,000 people
Wow.
here, maybe. Maybe
Wow.
slightly more. But what they're doing is they're putting them all in little pens. So there's, like, 6 or 7 different pens. And you have
Like
to go and
sheep?
Yeah, essentially. You have to go and get a sticker. And then when you get a sticker, they then randomly assign you to a pen. And then
you
once you're in the pen, you can't leave the pen.
Can you try and get in a pen now?
Should I try and get into a pen? All right.
Yeah, Ian, get into a pen. That might be my
don't know
new
how-
catchphrase.
I don't know how well this is going to go.
Is there any other adult men there?
No,
No.
apart from the security men, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to go and ask this gentleman here. Excuse me, sir. Yeah. Hi, how do I get into a pen? I'd like to get into a pen. I know the band.
Right, okay. You need to join the queue there at the moment.
You can join a queue.
Tell
Anyway,
them
I
that-
just
but you know the band.
I know the band very well. I'm friends with Zane. I don't know if there's any way I could just get straight in.
You won't.
No? Not at all. Okay, I'm walking away because I think he's got a walkie-talkie. It doesn't look like...
Tell them you once shared a mojito with Niall.
Okay, I go back. Wait, let me go find him. The thing is, sorry, I once shared a mojito with Niall. Do you know Niall from the band? Any way I could get in with that? No? Okay. And he's walking away, and he's walking away.
Say, but you've
because-
met Harry's mum.
What's her
Hello
name?
there. Hello. I know where Harry's mum. Any way I could just jump in straight in and get... No?
Oh, chance, sir.
What?
Without a pass.
Not without a pass. That's a
So
shame,
your face
sure.
is your pass.
Yes, definitely.
This face is my pass. Anne knows me very, very well. He's just shaking his head. He's just shaking his head. They're not even-
Say you used to go out with Louis.
Wait, shall I just ask some One Direction fans if they can help me?
Yeah, go on.
Hello, One Direction fans. Any chance you can help me get into one of these pens? Got any spare passes? No.
Oh, no.
Not even they can help
No.
me.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
if you
well,
just
yeah.
wait down there, Ian, till the film starts.
Oh, I just wait to get to the film. What time does it even start? 7:30, isn't it? I reckon. Apparently they come at 5:15. That's exciting, isn't it? Well, I'm going to stay down here maybe till the film starts. You're not going to make me do that, really, are you?
Yeah, because there's going to be lots of shows that want to have coverage. Gemma Kearney from 10,
Right.
Scott Mills from 1, Greg from 4.
Maybe by 4 o'clock I could have one of those little passes which lets me into a pen. These security people really don't like the idea of me getting in there, do they?
No,
I think it's because you're a grown man in your 20s and everyone else is like under the age of 20 and female.
Okay, well, I guess that's fair enough. I could ask one more man, I guess.
Yeah, I love that.
Right, hang on a sec. Hi, mate, can I just get in here, please? I'm not sure who are you. I'm Harry Styles. Yeah, I'm Harry. Can I come in? I'm not really. Oh my God, he nearly let me in there.
He nearly let you in. What terrible
not Harry Styles.
He literally just went, "Are you?" And then like took his sunglasses off.
You should go in, steal his life, Ian.
Oh my God, great.
I think you're more of a Louis if you're going to pass for any of them.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you very much. I ain't no Louis. You're Louis.
I wish.
We know.
Someone's been on to say, nice to have Gok Gwan on the show.
What is that all about? Now let's talk about this for a second. Literally every time I speak on this radio show, someone texts in and goes, "Oh, he sounds like Gok Gwan," or "Oh, he looks like Gok."
Well, Gok Gwan's done all right for himself. He's got an Actimel advert.
Yeah, I do not look like Gok Gwan, and I do not sound. Okay.
Someone says you sound like Dale Winton.
Right.
I don't know whether that's more offensive.
Do you want to go down the route of what people sound like, Matthew? Because we can do it. We can do it right here, right now.
Oh, Gok, calm down. Keep your glasses on.
Gok, yeah.
God, calm down. Come on.
It's the Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw.
Do you mind if I interrupt for a moment, please, Grimy?
Yeah, go on, what's up?
So this One Direction business has got me all afluster.
It's going to be pretty big. One Direction on the show on Friday.
My modem is practically throbbing with all the excitement.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to meet all the boys tomorrow afternoon?
Yes, we're going to go meet them tomorrow afternoon, all of them, and then it's going to go out on Friday on the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's quite exciting, isn't it?
Gee whiz.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's just swell.
Just swell, isn't it? The biggest pop
and just
band.
when the world thought you'd finally got over Harry.
Yeah.
Well done, Grimy. That's mighty brave of you.
Thank you, Showbot.
So I actually get to meet Niall from One Direction tomorrow and exclusively interview him?
No, because I'm going, you won't be going.
Excuse me?
I'm going to go and do the interview, you're not coming.
Sorry?
I'm just going to go because you can't come and interview them.
What?
Well, that's it. I'm just going to go and interview them.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you're not coming.
Sorry?
Well, yeah, well, I'm going, you're not.
What?
You're not going.
Hang on. We don't get to interview Niall?
No, Greg is going to interview... Greg is going to interview Niall and Louis.
What?
Greg's doing that.
Someone is seriously taking the biscuit here.
Well, that's fine. We've got...
makes me so mad.
Well, don't worry, we've got...
Oh, someone is gonna pay for this.
Don't worry, we've got...
I am so angry right now. I can't bear it.
Well, don't worry, we've got Zayn...
Can we wrap this up quickly?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
You've broken every dream I've ever had in this gosh forsaken world.
Okay, clearly a Niall fan there. Let's get on with it. Third and final question for Caitlin and I. James is ready. We're going to fire up the conveyor belt. You are going to hear 6 noises on that conveyor belt. Try and remember them for a good song from Eminem. First up, we have very dirty pop princess lady, Rihanna. Next up, we have very dirty pop princess lady, Harry Styles.
Hi. Hello.
Lana Del Lulz on BBC Radio 1. Morning. Before that, a little bit of Tom Odell. We have about 20 minutes left on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show programme thingy-me-bob. And then Gemma Kearney is going to be on. She's going to be looking after Sarah's show all of this week. Hey, look, everybody. Ian Challoner's back from Leicester Square.
Yeah.
Hi, Ian.
Hi.
We sent Ian... Did you just clap Ian?
Yeah.
Woo, yeah. Woo. We sent Ian before to Leicester Square because tonight, One Direction have a premiere of their movie. For the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. Is it called...
Best film ever, is it?
The best film ever.
Yeah.
And
what
we
is it
watched all night.
This is us.
This is us. That's what it's called. This is us.
This isn't it?
Wasn't Michael Jackson's called This Is It?
Yeah.
This is us. I'm going to bring out a movie called This Is Me.
We know. You've already done it.
I mean, it's in production right now.
Am I starring?
It's a film noir. Yeah, you're in it.
Thank you.
How was it down there?
Weird. It's weird down there. I just felt very out of place because essentially it was a place full of thousands of teenagers, and I am a male grown man.
Yes, and of course, how did the security faces
They
look
treated me with suspicion.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, really.
Are you going? Fiona's actually going to go to the fancy premiere tonight, Fiona, aren't you? You're actually going to go?
Yes, I am.
Well, you should have gone down with Ian before, and then you could have camped out. You could have had a great spot.
No, I'm not.
Are you going to go up the red carpet on the arm of a bow?
But I'm going with Chloe Pearson, the rest of the music team.
Yes.
So I don't know what happens.
Are you going to wear a gown?
Ah, no.
Nah, why, mate?
It's not the Brixton Way in London, is it?
Nah, that ain't a Brixton Way, mate.
Shut up.
I going up west, innit?
Can I wear trainers and jeans?
To a red carpet
No, you
premiere?
Yeah, but nobody's going to look at me, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they will.
No, they won't.
Yeah, if you see tonight, if you're going to this premiere and you see Fiona, you have to scream and ask for her autograph.
Yeah,
I'm going to be in. I'm going to be in one of those pens that I just saw down there, screaming and really loud.
I've got a Fiona banner. I'm coming down tonight with my Fiona banner.
Also, if you dress up all fancy, like with a nice little frock or whatever, people will think you're famous, and
my
so
God,
they will ask
please.
for
Oh,
pictures.
Fiona, please, right? You know that you were doing this morning and you're obsessed with this. Of taking pictures of me and sending them to magazines to try and make money, right?
Yeah.
How much do you get?
Yeah.
How much do you get if your picture gets in the magazine of me?
I get £200.
£200, right? I will pay you £250 if you go to the premiere tonight and manage to get papped. So if you go tonight and you wear like a gown and you're on like the Daily Mail website or you're in a magazine or you're in something tomorrow, in fact, you only have to get papped. So even if we look through like the photo website thing online,
This is tempting.
You should be really over.
you wear a gown and like over the shoulder, first stole,
God.
step
And then,
up,
like-
we'll rent you a Rolls Royce.
So unbelievable, not me.
We'll get Joe Swash as your date.
Do you know what? I walked past him in Oxford Street
Did
the other
you?
day, so he's probably
You should have asked him.
nearby,
He's quite close. He's still there.
Just had a little flat cap
Just pretend that you know the band really well. Like, go up to like Niall and go, "Hey," and then give them a hug. And then they'll
Right, Fiona, how do you like that? That's a deal.
This is awful.
This is
Seriously.
great.
Has anyone got a frock I can borrow?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Nick does.
If somebody gets me a frock, I'm in.
Okay.
Is it cash? £250 cash?
£250 cash.
Sterling.
Not a check.
Yeah. It's a traveller's
I
check.
don't want it.
It's a pound of
I
meat.
want hardcore cash. All right.
£250 hard cash. How do you want it? 50p's?
Shut up. Right.
If you
okay.
get papped tonight at the premiere, then I'll give you it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's better than the picture thingy for Heath.
Oh God, this feels disgusting.
Please
already.
get it done. Why?
Is this what Helen Flanagan feels like every day?
Yeah.
You are Radio 1's answer to Helen Flanagan.
People often say that. They're like, is that Helen Flanagan or is that Fiona? So we never know, really. Well, that's your deal for tonight. So I'm going to see it in a minute as soon as I finish the show. Someone who's messaged me, I don't know if you saw the email from like the person that looks after like Angel Hayes and Drake, was like, hey, can I play some new music after the show? And I said, well, I've got to run off because I'm going to see the One Direction movie straight after work. For work. So I'm going to go and see that, and then tomorrow we're going to go and interview them. We're interviewing Harry, we're interviewing Zayn, we're interviewing Liam. They're going to be on the show Friday morning. You'll be able to hear that interview. Greg is then going to interview Niall and Louis, and it's going to be on next week. But we are going to do something quite weird tomorrow with a cake and One Direction. If you want to be inside the mouths of someone from One Direction, this is true. Then you need to tweet at R1 Breakfast using the hashtag Sponge Direction. Some of your greatest work there, LMC.
Thank you very much.
What an idea.
Thank
Sponge
you.
Direction. So it's going to be a giant cake.
Huge
Cake.
Yep.
20 slices.
Yep.
With their Twitter names on.
Yep.
So your Twitter name is going to be in the mouth of, like, Liam or something.
Liam, Zayn or Harry's gonna gobble you up.
Are the other two not going to have a gobble?
Well, we're only taking it to those three, aren't we?
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah. Will they have to eat all 20 slices?
I don't know. Should we see how far we can push them?
Yeah, because I know they've been working out a lot.
And it's a red velvet cake, you know, the really nice sort of chocolatey.
It's going to be lovely.
So this is going to be torture for us. We're just going to have to witness the cake, smell the cake, but not actually eat the cake.
Get a few scraps.
Because people will be like, oh, I didn't want to be in LMC's mouth. Wanted to be in Zayn's mouth.
A different cake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might get a few @ signs left over at the end or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A little nibble on a hashtag when they're finished with it.
We'll see the crumbs.
Maybe they could
Nutritious.
feed us like a mother bird feeds its young and like sick it back up into our mouth.
Regurgitate.
Lovely. But if you want to be in the minds and in the mouths of One Direction, then tweet us at R1 Breakfast, hashtag Sponge Direction.
I also think it's quite funny if it's not like a sort of crazed, excitable teenage girl that does it. It's like a burly 20-stone trucker. Do you know
Dave.
what I mean? At Dave the trucker. That's funny if Harry
That's
Styles
even
eats
better.
at Dave the trucker, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So to speak.
Cool.
But tweet us now.